Hey everyone, welcome to VHS Bandits Interview Special. This episode we have Jason Evil Covelli with us. What's happening?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, awesome. Thanks for being here with us. Thanks for taking time out of your day to hang out and shoot the shit and all that stuff.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So for those who do not know of Jason and his, we'll start with his artwork. Dane Train has quite a bit of his art, and Jason has done some amazing, super awesome, can't say enough good things about it, art for VHS Bandits, which hopefully you've seen on our Instagram. But first off, thanks for all those pieces. I mean, they're rad.
Cool.
They're just awesome.
The whole I don't even think when I goddamn draw.
Yeah.
That's the whole part. And it's like a lot of artists have to think, which I think is totally no offense. I mean, there's artists out there, but they're totally fucking retarded. If you're thinking, you're going to be struggling towards the deadline. Me, I just give me the goddamn pen and be done with it. I mean, and a lot of people find it amazing. It's like, how can you do this? It's like, I got a busted up hand and I can crank out art pieces in 20 minutes or less.
Nice. Well, yeah, it's great. It definitely seems like, there's a free flowingness, how it just kind of all like, it's almost like a big mural. It's not like you're just like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to make a skull and then it's just a skull. It's just like, no, man, it's this super awesome thing, whole concoction of different shapes and stuff that you have to look up close and kind of notice. Like Dane pointed out, like, what was it? Something had cheese in it, and I didn't even realize it on first looking at it.
The skull with the fez hat with the cheese coming up.
Yeah.
Because
super clever.
When we first met, I remember I had some. Okay, so for those of you who are listening that don't know, when we first met, I was trading some tapes and some games and some books online, and Jason got in touch with me and was like, dude, I liked some of those books you got. Like, what do you do? And I said, and he's like, dude, I'll do like some art. And I was like, yeah, man, like we got this podcast and we got all kinds of cool stuff going on. And you were like, so what do you do? I'm like, well, we watch a lot of cheesy movies on tape. And you're like, okay, I'm going to do some art with some tapes and cheese. I'm like, yeah. So that's how, and then it's just exploded since then, And so for those of you guys out there who are listening that don't know, he has become our resident artist. He is the go-to guy for all of the art for the VHS Bandits brand.
And it blew up thanks to you guys. It blew up because it's like I had a couple of other people. I mean, if I cared so much, it's like this. I go by the rules. If I cared so much about money, I wouldn't fucking speak to you fuckers. That's how
No one would.
Seriously. I've lived by that. It's like I'm 41 years old. I've lived by that damn rule that basically I can crank out some of the goriest shit like Pusshead. And if everybody out there that doesn't know who Pusshead is, I feel sorry for you fuckers. Pusshead was a criminally fucking goddamn person who created the Misfit skull. The one with the eyeball ripping out with the fucking devil lock and shit.
Yeah, right.
And him and Ashley Graham Ingalls from EC Comics were the two biggest influences in my artwork. And if you ever see Ashley Graham Ingalls, man, he was just morbid. I mean, it's just you got Johnny Craig and all that and you got Jack Davis, great icons, but Gashley was just the fucking goddamn goriest person. But I've always felt that if I wanted people to fucking pay for my damn artwork, okay. If I don't like you, you'll pay. If I like you, you don't have to pay. That's right. Because I know everybody's broke. This economy fucking so if you're broke, you got something cool, I'll take it.
Yeah.
If not, I'll take it.
So and I'm happy I send you packages filled with DVDs and books and stickers.
Yeah, my
and all
mail
kinds of cool stuff.
was kind of worried. She said, "What's in this big box?" I said, "Is it ticking?" She said, "No."
Yeah, right.
It's like I get strange packages, and she gets kind of fearful if it's in a small box. It's like, did Ted Kaczynski write to me? No, did not write to me today because they look like little pipe. Some of the boxes that I've been getting are like little pipe bomb boxes. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. They're about the size of a shoebox. It's like, okay, open it up carefully with my knife. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not ticking. Okay, great.
You got out your wire cutters and everything, like
Oh, yeah,
like
I got
Bombardier, and just
everything.
like, all right, I know I'll have to cut one of the wires.
wires.
That's kind of scary that I even have that shit in my collection. I mean, that is. What guy has wire cutters to open up a package from Massachusetts?
Yeah, you just might need some.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just might need some today.
So,
Hey, Mom, get out the damn wire cutters. We got something ticking here. Yeah.
So Jason, how have you always been drawing? What are some big influences for you besides the two guys you named already?
Well, I mean, I've been drawing since I was 4.
Cool.
And my mother was an artist. She gave up after me and my sister were born.
Gotcha.
And it's kind of sad because my mom was very talented with like still watercolors, still lifes, portraits, and ceramics. And I've been trying to get her back, but since my father passed away 2 years ago, I have to like basically cattle prod my mom to actually do some drawing with me. Mm-hmm. And I took it to a different level because my dad actually saw something in me, and I actually had a chance to work for Pixar.
Oh, wow.
And,
no way.
Yeah, but I always feel that family is worth more than Pixar. And
Right, yeah.
and I met another icon, Ward Kimball, who was one of the animators for Disney. He was the later illustrator for, I think, Donald Duck. I don't know. Disney fanatics are gonna fucking hate me for.
I doubt
give a
too
shit
many of
about it.
them listen to our podcast.
You never know.
They say, "Oh, he's fucking wrong." I don't give a shit. No, Ward Kimball. He was at the animation studios in Orlando, and my dad said, "Well, why don't you ask for an application?" Well, I didn't realize at the time I was talking to Ward Kimball, and he said, "If you can actually draw out one of your favorite icons in about 10 minutes, I'll take it into consideration." So I drew Donald Duck with the Mickey Mouse ears, and it said "Too damn psychotic." And he was kind of floored because he says that is the quickest that he's ever seen. And I filled out the application. I could have gotten accepted, but my grandfather got sick. I swear, me being a Covelli, it's like the Black Plague of Calcutta. And another iconic person that basically I've grown to admire is Eric Pygor, a.k.a. Uncle Pygor from Toxic Tunes.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, sure.
His
stuff is
cool.
awesome.
Oh, Eric is just he worked for Disney.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Wow.
No shit.
Yeah, I know. He actually did animations for like Hunchback of Notre Dame. I think Zeus, but that guy, Uncle Pygor. I mean, you want to talk about a giant kid, and him. I mean, his ghouls were just right up there with Ashley Graham Ingalls, Pusshead. Who in the hell else? Bethel Gogos is another one that basically influenced me, but his was more kind of like a 50s style, like a Cramp style.
Oh,
Right,
totally.
yeah.
Yeah. I like his stuff because he does like a lot of like Halloween kind of trick or treat stuff. And,
Yeah.
Like I love that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, I was always influenced by like Halloween, but I mean, most of my art influence was actually from my family, but I never really had any formal training.
You know,
And then I get dumbasses that literally ask. I mean, they love my artwork, but they ask, it's like, how? It's like, I don't know. Ask someone that basically is that basically knows. I don't know how in the hell I do. Just give me a damn pen, and I'm pretty much good to go.
the madness just flows out, right?
Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah.
Dude, like one thing that I love about your art is, well, first of all, I love that you have this one icon of like the ghoul. It's the head with the eyes and the teeth that stick out and all like that. That is sort of like your that's sort of like your logo. And one thing
that actually was a mistake.
Oh, no way.
That was an entire mistake that I started 2 years ago. That was an entire mistake, and Ghoul Boy. Oh, Ghoul Boy. Yeah, Ghoul Boy started as a mistake, and it just the mistake pays off. But basically, a couple of people that I do artwork for, and if someone really pisses me off, if you look closely, I have OCD really bad, and I actually put like hidden things in there. One person pissed me off so bad that I put a bunch of dicks in around the skull.
We're gonna need to check our artwork.
Okay, it gets better. The poor son of a bitch didn't realize when he put it in the press that basically there was dicks in there. And I told him, I said, "Oh Jesus!" And I got the CD somewhere. I'll dig it up. And I'll post a picture of it.
Yeah, please.
And he didn't realize that there was a bunch of dick and fucking balls. With upside down crosses and fucking pentagrams on the testicles and shit. He didn't realize that I put a whole bunch of dicks in there. It's like, oh.
You could have worked for Disney.
No, seriously, because of like the Little Mermaid cover with the dick on the castle.
There you go. That's the whole goddamn thing right there. Okay?
Yeah, right.
I mean, when I have that VHS somewhere, and it's like if you actually look on the movie, the cloud part where it shows the monkey jumping up from the clouds, it spells out sex.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
In The Lion King.
In The Lion King, and there's a part in Little Mermaid where I think the priest has a boner.
The priest gets a boner.
Yeah.
All kinds of hidden stuff.
It's like, what the fuck, guys? It's supposed to be a wholesome family entertainment. You got dicks, boners, and a guy
dicks
like
and boners.
Children. What is this, the Manwalk convention for Disney? I mean, what the fuck, guys? It's like Man-Boy Love Association, Disney approved. You know the Disney fanatics are gonna fucking gotta be pissed off at me for saying that shit.
Oh but man, we'll see what kind of mail we get after this airs. You know,
oh, the most racist and hardest to find movie from Disney, and I have a copy, and people have been wanting it. Is Songs of the South.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That was the most racist. Well. It was in my eyes, it was borderline racist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not racist. I hate everyone equally. If that's how come I'm the same evil, okay?
I like that. That sounds good.
Okay, with all this goddamn hate, okay, if you're going to tear, I look at it this way. If you're going to tear, I mean, everybody's opposing Nazis and all that stuff. I said, you know what? We were built on a foundation of hate. What's one more icon being torn down? I mean, big whoop. I mean, it took you 150 years to tear down a goddamn icon. Fuck them. I mean, I look at it this way, that basically, if you actually look at, like, Disney was racist as hell. But people don't see it.
Only to Jews and black people.
Well, one of the co-creators of Mickey Mouse, he was Jewish, and Walt Disney did not
snubbed him.
Yep, dumped him like a son of a bitch. Shit. And I saw one of the letters on auction about how heartbroken this person. I can't remember his goddamn name. I got his biography somewhere. The Making of the Mouse, and it's fucking scary. It's fucking scary. But a lot of people want to see the good, wholesome side. There's no fucking good, wholesome side for fucking Disney.
I did a book report on him in 5th grade, and let me tell you, they did not mention his anti-Semitism once.
Censorship right there,
See,
yeah. Revisionist Disney history.
A lot of people don't like my personal views because I also do Doom True Spoken Word under Jason Evil Covelli, and I lay it down the line that basically it's like I don't hate. I'm not racist. I just hate everyone equally because I'm just so thoroughly disgusted with half the dumb ass hats I have to deal with. I mean, just give me one fucking intelligent person.
Well, hopefully you're talking to 3 of them today. We'll see. We'll find out as the interview goes on.
Speak for yourself, Dan.
Yeah. I'm talking to 3 fucking intelligent asshats over here.
Yeah, there you go. So, dude, let's talk tapes a little bit. So last night, you and I got to chat a little tiny bit, and I found out that you're a Betamax guy.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah. Okay. For all those discriminating little SOBs out there, Betamax is better. The quality, okay, like I discussed with you, the quality for fucking Betamax, in my eyes, was far more fucking superior, but the expense was so fucking horribly high. It was like Laserdiscs.
Yeah, right.
Okay? When you create a good product like Laserdisc, or I'll show you guys something. One of my prized possessions, that the RCA Select-O-Vision.
Yeah.
That baby right there, Elephant Man.
Oh,
yeah, right.
This is that is one of my prized possessions I found at Goodwill. Okay, nice. I have yet to find another one like this, like Select-O-Vision. Select-O-Vision was basically the poor man's Laserdisc. Okay, I thought it was a great product. And there's my cigarette. Okay, I didn't want to fucking lose that. But Betamax to me was one of the fucking most superior fucking goddamn qualities. Don't get me wrong. There's over like 3,000 different types of VHS. Okay, tape releases and shit. Okay.
So, what would you say it's harder to find Betamax stuff these days, or more of the VHS stuff that you're looking for?
It's like this. It's hard to find Betamax like horror and gore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can find the kid-friendly shit. You can find the family-friendly shit. But like the horror, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, yes, we discussed that. Oh God, how many?
Oh yeah, we were talking about that last night.
Oh dear Lord, how many copies can one collector have of Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I love that movie, but goddamn, enough's enough.
Would you say that the horror stuff's harder to find because the people who have them aren't looking to necessarily give them up, or it's just there wasn't as much created?
They're not. The collectors for Betamax for horror and gore, when they actually find like a Horgeneer for Betamax, they will be buried with it. I dealt with a couple of Betamax collectors for horror and gore for my collection, and they just will not. You literally have to beat them with a damn bat just to actually coveted the Holy Grail.
Oh, yeah.
No kidding.
Because I actually found, and it would have costed me like about $60, which is kind of ridiculous, for the Reanimator on Betamax.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay? I mean, it's nutso, but come on, finding Reanimator on Betamax. Yeah. I mean, I got the Doors live in concert somewhere on Betamax. And the quality and the sound is just so fucking wonderful. I love VHS, don't get me wrong. I mean, hell, I got have you guys ever heard of Amok Press?
I don't think so.
Can't say I have.
No.
Assault Video from Amok Press.
Oh, cool.
And I got that from my friend Greg from California, and then then one of my heroes, William S. Burroughs.
Oh, cool.
This was actually on VHS. I thought it was Betamax. Okay, my bad. I thought it was okay. I did Affliction. See, this is the shit that I love.
Cover.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the shit that I love finding. I mean that's how come. I mean when I started doing VHS covers for like you guys and Headless VHS Eyes and Marijuana VHS Kid. I mean, it just mushroom clouded because basically it was one of my bucket lists to actually do a cover for a VHS tape.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
no
now
way.
you're doing a ton.
Yeah.
You know, we got so many in the works here. You know.
I know, and I got to finish those fuckers up because
well, they'll be quality, no doubt about that.
Oh yeah, man. Seriously. I'm wicked psyched.
But the two, what the fuck is it? The volume 1, I was looking at it. It's like, man, I could have fucking done better than
You
that.
think so? Dude, it's like priceless, man. I love it so much, man.
I love it, but with my OCD, it's like, and my wife knows. My wife Amy knows.
So you're like an artist that's never satisfied with your own work?
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Well,
yeah,
you know,
and like my wife says, never touch my book collection because one time my wife took her medication and she alphabetized all my books. It pissed me off. I got a chaos theory. I like a mess. I like where I'm at. Don't fuck with my shit. What does she do? She fucked with my shit. She alphabetized my DVDs, my VHS collection, my books. I mean, what the fuck? I mean,
is it one of those things where, you know, it's messy, but you know where everything is? It's kind of one of those things.
Fuck yeah. That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
If you alphabetize it, well, that's not your system. Your system is your system.
You know what she said to me? I was bored.
Oh.
Over 1,400 books, and you're bored. Oh.
She could have just read it. She could have just read one of the books, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you see in the background, that's just half.
Yeah, right.
Oh, wow.
You got a ton of books, dude.
Yeah.
So on top of
over there, I mean, I have. It's like if anybody ever needs references, I got them somewhere in this fucking hole in the ground.
Besides Betamax and VHS, and I guess books too, what are some other things that you collect, or is it mainly that kind of stuff?
Oh no, I got. Well, let's see here. I'll show you.
Oh, cool.
My toy collection.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
You
nice.
got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's only half of my collection. One of my buddies actually made Carl Panzeram.
Oh, it's a little bust.
That's so cool.
The Meanest Man Alive. Let's see here. What else do I fucking goddamn got? I got DVDs. Oh, dear Lord, do I got DVDs. I got a vinyl collection.
Just a big collector bug.
So you got a lot.
We all got
a little bit of everything, huh?
So what's your favorite collectible that you own?
Oh, fuck.
Let's start with
oh, okay.
Betamax.
Wait. No. I got it. Okay, you guys remember Tick, right?
Oh, the Tick?
Tick?
Oh, yeah, man. Totally.
Oh, that's awesome.
And if the batteries did fucking work, no, he doesn't work right now.
But
come on. You know what's really fucked up is, dude, look at that fucking crack on his ass, for Christ's sake.
Now that's a crack.
I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, that's a well-toned ass. I wish I had one like that. Yeah, that's a hot ass. Like my wife says, that's a hot ass.
So dude, one day, I typed your name in because I think I was trying to like find you on Facebook. And
did you get my police record?
No. But what I found out was like it looked like you do a lot of other things. Like you're a jack of all trades where you do art. It looks like you do music too. Are you in a band? Is that right?
Well, I do Doom True spoken word. It's kind of like basically dark reality type of spoken word.
Okay, I gotcha.
I mean, it's just when you punch up that I've been doing that since '94. I have two side projects that are kind of like noise and a lot of screaming. Wolf House, which was actually named after Jack London's house that mysteriously burned down. And then I have a side project with my friend Jocelyn called Drag Queens on Meth.
Oh, cool. So you got a lot of stuff going on here, dude.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I keep active. Plus, my friend David Femia from Italy, we have like a little press for zines called Rotten Minds Press.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I mean, I'm always constantly thinking and doing stuff, for Christ's sakes, because it's like I can't sit fucking still and being fucking hyperactive. That's not fucking kosher, for Christ's sake.
So in terms of the VHS stuff, so after you launched with us doing the VHS stuff, so you've talked with Headless VHS. You're doing stuff with Gozer Records. Who else are you working with these days?
Oh, Jesus. Marijuana VHS Kid. He wants me to do like this rare VHS cover for Mexican Gore release.
Yep.
Off of his logo, DTV. I think, no, I can't really remember. I did the logo for him. I got it in my
Instagram?
Yeah, I can't, like I said, I can't fucking goddamn think right now for a simple thing. It's like, I got a break.
That's all right. We're just grilling you and interviewing you. That's all, you know.
Oh, no, I don't fucking mind it.
So,
I don't fucking mind it.
One thing, like for me personally, that I love about your art and working with you is, do you remember a band in the early '90s called Green Jello by any chance?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, they're that's like hands down like one of my favorite bands on the planet, and
he still plays.
Yeah, right. And so like
I talk to him from time to time. I can't remember the front man's name. He is a big ass kid.
Yeah, right. Yeah. He plays Marshall Stacks and all the other guys in the show.
He has a toy collection that basically I would just like to play with, for Christ's sakes. Plus, he was very prominent doing videos and shit, and he owned a club in Hollywood too.
Oh, no way.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, he was very prominent. Another influence that basically my art is Gwar.
Oh yeah, big
yeah,
time.
yeah.
We're big Gwar heads here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
awesome.
Gorman is one. Well, he's one of the slaves, but that son of a bitch, when it comes down to fucked up shit, oh my god, that I see Gwar with the late great Dave Brocky.
Yeah, right.
14 times.
Oh no
wow.
way.
Yes.
No
That's
way.
awesome.
They always.
Each one was more and more fucking goddamn twisted than the other.
Nice.
Because they played in Racine, Wisconsin with another late great band, the Electric Hellfire Club. I got to know Thorne because they were from Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Oh, cool.
And that show back in '94 was such a fucking mess because there was dicks, there was blood, there was more dicks. There was some crack in there too. But I mean, Gwar was basically the higher god of Green Jello. They were basically they were the parents of Green Jello, as I love to call them.
Totally.
Okay.
I totally understand you.
And I love how goofy their shit is.
Yeah.
One's morbidly goofy, and another one's just basically plain out kid goofy.
Yeah, like that's like the one thing that I always like about your art. So every time that you surprise me with your art, it takes me back to the artwork for Green Jello. You know what I mean? It just that's what it totally reminds me of, and that's like why I like it so much, because it takes me back to the early '90s of Green Jello cover art. You know, from like Serial Killer. So I love that stuff. You know.
Yeah, it's just another huge influence that basically impacted me was the Judge Dredd comics.
Oh yeah, man, totally.
My son actually scored a compilation of Judge Dredd comics for me, so it's like, oh man,
nice.
And another one that basically you guys got it. I mean, if you ever like the gore aspect, is Yohan Vasquez.
Oh yeah,
he created Squee, I Feel Sick, Invader Zim.
Yep. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Hell fucking yeah. He
That's some good
actually
stuff.
signed my book. He actually, Yohan Vasquez signed my Johnny the Homicidal Maniac book. And he wrote, always remember, Johnny the Homicidal Maniac will forever live in your head. You deeply disturbed child, you. So.
Nice.
There you go.
Are you a big fan of like pre-code like EC comics? All that stuff.
He actually had the rare Johnny Craig Vault of Horror, or was it Vault of Horror? With the cleaver through the skull?
Oh,
I actually,
yeah, was that Vault? I don't remember.
It was Vault of Horror, Tales from the Crypt, Haunt of Fear, Crypt of Terror.
Yeah.
I can't fucking think which one. I think it was Vault of Horror. I think it was it was Vault of Horror.
Yeah.
I had the rare cleaver through the skull. I actually had that comic. And if anybody could ever find it, that's like about $10,000 to $15,000 comic because
it
was 1 month before the comics code banished it and burned it.
Yeah. EC had some good quality stuff. You love, good horror kind of stuff. Because, I mean, that was just anything went. They would do anything. Even their sci-fi stuff is really cool.
Yeah, but I still think that Ashley Graham Ingalls was right up on fucking top.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Johnny Craig, Fieldstein, Jack Kamen. No, Joe Kamen. Why did I say Jack? Or was it Jack Kamen? I know the whole goddamn roster. I mean, they went on to greats, but Graham Ingalls didn't.
Right.
He never really. He was a very private fucking person. But when he came out with the damn gore, I was just like floored. I mean, it's just his artwork was just so fucking sick. I mean, to the point that basically you want to fucking read more of Ashley Graham Ingalls.
Right.
So you can't go wrong with that fucking shit.
So did you kind of find or get into that stuff at an early age? As you're, I guess developing as an artist, for lack of a better term. Growing up and drawing more and stuff like that. Comics have a big influence.
Well, I mean, one of my very first movies was with my father. Was the equally sickening Buried Alive. Now, come on, what child would watch Buried Alive with his father? Okay. Or Coffin Joe, I Spit on Your Grave.
Yeah. Sure, yep.
Now, here's something for you guys out there. Coffin Joe lived in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, wow.
He retired in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it was a pleasure meeting him. He was a quiet person. He loved what he did. And Coffin Joe, oh, my dear Lord, that guy creeped the shit out of me when I was growing up. I mean, that fucking face, he looked like fucking Count Zorba, for Christ's sake, but he was creepier. I mean, and then when I was growing up, I watched Bottom Dr. Phibbs.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Oh, yeah, man. Those are great. I love that stuff.
I mean, it's like my father and my mother both influenced me. It's like at no cost, do what you fucking love. If people don't like it, fuck them. Because basically...
It's good advice.
Yeah, definitely.
And my dad, off in the background, he always knew what I was doing. He had every single album of my spoken word that I released. I found out after he died. It was in a drawer. He had all my spoken word releases.
Oh, that's great.
All my damn artwork that I created for people and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize that basically in the background, my dad was my biggest fan because he told me that basically he had my talents.
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
Oh, it's just, I mean, my parents never they were kind of like the sideshow family. It's like once you're in, you're never gonna get your ass out. Yeah, and my wife found out it's like a bunch of sideshow freaks. And my parents basically just told me to do what I love. Now, my sister, on the other hand, that's a different fucking story. But yeah, that's a whole new bottle of wax.
We'll have to get another episode for that story.
Yeah, that would be an interesting episode. But no, also the sideshow hugely influenced my artwork because when I was going to visit my one of my uncles in Florida, I went to Gibsontown,
mm-hmm.
the freak show capital of the world.
Oh, really?
I met some just wonderful human beings down there. I met Johnny Ecker from Freaks.
So you mean literal freak show, not a figurative freak show like other people's families?
Well,
or a combination of both.
I mean, it's like this. If some of my family members qualify as a bearded lady and the man with two faces, but yeah. like a sideshow gone wrong, but not with less freaks. But
Right.
I got you.
Oh man. Oh, dude. So
bearded lady. Okay.
So, dude, we are running out of time here, but so it is so great that we have this partnership working with you, and I'm so happy to hear that so many other VHS people out there are utilizing you for artwork. And so if people want to get in touch with you to find out more about your artwork or any of your other projects, where should they head up?
Just find me. I'm
Just find him.
like a bad peeping Tom, like a window licker for Christ's sake.
Whoa, all right. Yeah.
Not like I gotta go over to your house, watch you shower type of shit, okay?
But people can find you if
That
maybe-
costs extra.
Soap opera,
Yeah.
okay?
Maybe peeping Tom like Mike Patton peeping Tom, maybe.
Yeah, but with clothes on. I mean, maybe. Yeah.
So people should just type in Jason Evil Covelli on Instagram and Facebook, and they'll find you.
On Instagram. Facebook has gotten so damn politically incorrect, so I just stay away from that shit.
Yep.
I mean, they can find me, and then I'll add them, and I'll talk to them on Messenger and shit, but other than that,
So
they can find me on Instagram because I think that community has been mushroom cloning to something fucking good, for Christ's
Hell
sake.
yeah.
That's great.
Amen, brother. I hear you. Yep.
I mean,
definitely.
they could find me and then basically contact me. I'm one of those people that basically I love doing mail orders and shit. So basically,
Nice.
I don't do that PayPal shit and crap.
Oh yeah, I found that out.
You know, and too
man.
many people fucking laugh at me. It's like I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that shit. I don't want anybody knowing my credit card number and
Yeah, I hear you, dude.
Yeah, makes
shit.
sense. Makes sense. Awesome. So, Jason, thanks so much for all the artwork you do with us. Again, we love it. It's always awesome to see, and the pieces that we already have are treasured, and we can't wait to see more stuff coming out. Thanks so much for.
I love you guys. You guys are fucking goddamn
Oh yeah,
awesome.
man, you're awesome.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
You're awesome too. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day to chat with us. It was great to talk face to face via computer screen
magic
or
of the
whatever.
internet.
But
Stop it, Dave. Like,
yeah, we've conversed before, but it's great to actually speak it instead of typing with my thumbs. So
There's a
thanks
lot of
again.
hand gestures there, man.
I'm crazy.
Are you having kind of like a stroke or something, or epilepsy?
A little bit of both.
All right.
So thanks again. Can't wait to see your future stuff, and for our listeners, definitely check out his Instagram and get in contact with him if you want just the raddest artwork. So I think that's gonna wrap it up. Again, thanks for joining us. This has been the VHS Bandits. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you. See you later, man.